cookouts, chilling in the park, hanging by the pool, and huge blockbuster movies. It must be summertime. All right, y'all, that's right, it's summertime for real, and this is BLACKTREE on TV, for real. I'm your host, Alex Hudgens, and we are your #1 source for urban entertainment, the soul of Hollywood, and your official provider of what else? Summer fun. And boy, do we have some goodness for you today. We've got Djimon, Hounsou, Lenny Kravitz, Ice Cube, Channing Tatum, and Academy Award winner Matthew McConaughey. So let's get started. We catch up with Ice Cube, who stars in the sequel 22 Jump Street. And we have an exclusive first look at Guardians of the Galaxy, Nerd Out Time, starring Zoe Saldana and Djimon Hounsou. Then, in honor of Black Music Month, we hang out with superstar rocker Lenny Kravitz. Okay, but first, it's time for us to head to the Cannes Film Festival and talk with Djimon Hounsou. He's starring as the villain in the animated feature sequel, How to Train Your Dragon 2.
Come on, bud. There's a whole other world of dragons out there. Unbelievable. What do you say? What should we name it? Itchy Armpit it is.
I bet you think you know a lot about dragons.
Should I know you?
No, but a mother never forgets. Every dragon has its secrets. I'll show them all to you.
Did you know about this?
That's your mother?
Now you know where I get my dramatic flair.
He likes you.
Wow. Something is coming. Something you've never faced before.
What's down there?
I alone control the dragons. Drago Bloodfist is a madman.
I'll buddy his fist with my face if he tries to take my dragon.
Dad, there's something you need to know.
Oh boy.
I know what you're gonna say.
You're as beautiful as the day I lost you. We're a team now. Now what do you want to do?
Drago's coming for our dragons. We have to stop him. Together. Don't worry, bud. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
You have the heart of a chief.
That's my boy!
And the soul of a dragon.
You know that doesn't wash out.
I was kind of hoping you'd have the dreads in real life. Yeah. Spoiler alert. Okay. So, the bad guys. Kind of. You have a little turnaround and you're not so bad.
I like to look
After
at
all.
myself as like a bad guy.
Okay.
Not very good at being a bad guy.
So he tried to be bad.
Whereas he is good at being a bad
You're a
guy.
pretty bad guy, yeah. So, here's my question. Your character had a change of heart. So I want to know, what have you, in your real lives, kind of had, you were like, no, and then you had a change of heart? So for me, it's Kale. I was like way against Kale, and now we're cool with it. What about you?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, kind of had to think about it. I mean, there was nothing that, dramatic that needed to be like.
Well, Kale's not dramatic.
Well, I guess it marked you. I mean, it seems to be, something that was important to you, obviously. So is that why you remember?
It's true. This is fair. Okay.
I think actually, maybe this city.
Ooh.
I never used to get it, and now I get it more. There you go. LA.
LA. Okay.
LA was probably the same thing to me when I first came. I couldn't, I was having such a hard time.
To the traffic.
Well, it's just, everything just sort of like spread out, I mean? So you have to have a car to get around. You don't really, like you go to New York, you come out of your apartment or your building, you're in the mix right away.
Yeah.
You're involved, but here it takes quite a bit of time.
But if we had dragons to ride, we could get around LA much quicker.
Oh, much quicker.
So tell me a little about voicing a character. What are you like your characters at all? I mean, I like to think you're pretty nice.
You know what?
So maybe not.
Well, no, obviously not. But again, I think any of those characters you play, a part of you gonna be, because you're the instrument of the interpretation, so a part of you gonna be left in there.
That is one sexy man. And Cannes, France, one sexy place. Thanks, Sean. Now, let's hear from our dude, Ice Cube, who is reprising his role as the angry black police captain in 22 Jump Street. What's up, Cube?
Well, I hoped never to see you again.
What's up, dog?
We're back.
I think people love the fact that Captain Dickson is so mean and he's like, we've grown up with these mean, nasty captains, you know, from Starsky and Hutch to, you know, the one I remember the most is Beverly Hills Cop. You know, that little captain on there was pretty mean. So I think, you know, they get a kick out of seeing me yell at Channing and Jonah. This sequel is one of those things that people have been waiting to see, you know, and, you know, like I said, Captain Dickson is so great in the movie, and it's one of those things where, you know, you could have did a sequel just around his character, you know, but I understand Jonah and Channing gotta be in it, you know, it is a sequel, and so here we are, you know, people love it, and can't wait to do 23 Jump Street, 24 Jump Street, and 25 Jump Street. We have fun, you know, it's like blow up more things, have more parties, you know, high school is, you know, you have to be a little tame. When you go to college, you can wild out, and that's what these guys do. They go to college and they wild out. Captain Dickson gotta reel him in.
Yo, Sleepy, what's up, homie? Everyone saying that Barrio Sleepy, he like the Mexican Wolverine.
When he talking?
My name is Jeff.
Everything Ice Cube does, he does it big. Love 21 Jump Street, so you know I gotta check out the sequel, and you should too. Okay, coming up. We have an exclusive first look at Guardians of the Galaxy, starring Zoe Saldana and Djimon Hounsou. Then, in honor of Black Music Month, we hang out with superstar rocker Lenny Kravitz. Plus, what's the craziest pet you've ever owned? The cast of How to Train Your Dragon 2 share their stories. It's all next on BLACKTREE on TV, and only on BLACKTREE on TV, your #1 source for urban entertainment.
You're watching BLACKTREE on TV, only on Soul of the South.